Good morning, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl at 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Anime Nerdigan Deep Dive, well, the first Anime Nerdigan Deep Dive is going to be for the Made in Abyss Season 2, aka the Golden City of the Scorching Sun opening song. So before I get into this deep dive, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And I am just a very, very stressed out woman and somewhere around here, fuss budget kitty operations, struggling to keep a roof over our heads, and seriously praying to the anime and manga gods that me and Kitty aren't going to be homeless next month and sleeping on the street. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, live reactions, or deep dives like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, as I said, this is the first time I'm doing a deep dive like this, and I got inspired to do this while I was doing my live reaction for this week's episode of Made in Abyss, because the opening song came out, and as I was analyzing it, I was like, damn, this is getting really long, and there's a lot of Easter eggs up in here, and there's basically spoiling the entire season of Made in Abyss, or I should say the entire ILBLU arc, ILBLU Village arc. So why not just make a separate video covering it and really analyze it? So that's what I figured I'd do. See how it does, and maybe if people like it, I'll do more of them. Since apparently people like me being tortured by shitty anime trailers. I'll do it for opening songs and see how that works. Oh gosh. All right. So without further ado, let's get to this. So how the opening song started out, and I loved it so much, was it started out with the compass, and it just zoomed out to the shot of Veku being locked up, and it's so gorgeous. I love the color palette that was being used too, because it's this beautiful purple. You got that purple lighting going on, and I understand why it's doing that too, and I totally just realized it. I didn't realize it at the time. See, this is why I'm doing this shit. Is because in the episode you saw like this pinkish purple color, like for the scent for like Prushka's, wait, was it Prushka's whistle? I don't remember off the top of my head. No, but you saw like this scent going on for this, like this force field and whatever. That's the trail that's leading to where Veku is being imprisoned. So I really like that freaking nice touch. And the other thing that's going on in the anime adaptation, and I'm not mad at this actually, is that you have Veku doing the opening and closing narration. I'm not mad at it. Normally I'd be like really fucking annoyed by this because it's not in the manga, but I'm not mad at it because after, you know, you encounter Veku in the manga, Riko encounters Veku in the manga, she does a lot of the narration. So that's why I'm not too mad at this. I actually like how the anime is executing this. And then you see Riko like falling into, after she meets Veku, you see her like rising above the crater, you know, where the Golden City is, which I think is cool. I like that a lot, actually. And that crater looks beautiful. Oh my god. But man, I gotta tell you, before I keep going, I gotta tell you, I'm really, really pissed with some of the design choices that are going on up in this anime. Oh, I am mad. Wazoo looks horrible, and so does Veloth. And I said in my live reaction I didn't see Juro, and that's because Juro was hiding behind Veloth. You could barely see him. Oh god, and also Majikaja looks fucking horrible. I don't know who those fuckers are, but that ain't them. Nah. Oh god, I'm worried for, trust me, I'm worried. Anyways, that's a whole different story. But then you see like Riko and Reg going down the craters to the Golden City, and then it transitions to the Ganja Corps, which I love. I love this so much. I do. God, this art is so pretty. This is what I come from to watch Made in Abyss for, is the pretty art. Because that's what a manga and anime adaptation is supposed to be. It's supposed to take the art from the manga, which is that blueprint, and then bring it to life and hell, enhance it, make it better than it is on the page. That's why I say, well, like when I cover series like One Punch Man or Record of Ragnarok, I'm just like, there's no way it can be adapted because the art is just too good, unless the mangaka are cracking the whip. Because there's no way, the art is just too good. There's no way. They're making it nearly impossible to adapt. Then you see Iriyumi like hiding behind Veku as Wazu comes up, because yeah, Wazu's a piece of shit. And then you see Veku going down with Iriyumi, and you see how she's going down is very similar to how we just saw Reg and Rico go down that same cliff, which I really like that. And I think that's Wazu. Yeah, that's Wazu and Veku, and then that Rico and Reg are waving too, which is really cute as they walk. And then you see, like, I could be wrong on that. You can let me know in the comments. Then you see, I'm looking at the top here as well. That's got to be their gear at the top. Or is that Nanachi at the top? I could be wrong on this. No, that's got to be their gear at the top. Yeah, at the top portion of the screen. Hold on a second. I want to double check something. Yeah, you see, yeah, that's what I thought. It's the different Delver's gear that you see on the top portion of the screen. Or like for each one is each Delver team is like having their time. On the bottom half of the screen, you see their gear, which is, I think, is really kind of cool. And then you see Reg and Nanachi and Rico high-fiving, and then you see oh my god, Veku and Iriyumi like eating. It's so cute. So cute. I really like that that the theme of this opening is like the parallels between like Veku, the Ganja Corps, and Reg, Rico, and Nanachi. And then after all this brightness, all this fun traveling, then at the 2-minute 15-second, because I'm looking at the one on the that's on the episode, so this is at like the 2-minute 15-second mark on episode 2. You get the fucking arm. You get that arm from Iriyumi. That remember the arm that like really just like fucking goes wild after the Cradle Agreed, and it's right. Speaking of, it's right next to the Cradle Agreed, which I love. And there's the blue going up there, scanning. It's like scanning it, and there's that Cradle Agreed, and I love the transition into how this beautiful environment that everyone was in for the first portion of the opening song. After that, after we see Iriyumi's arm in the Cradle Agreed, it becomes like this desolate place. It's so brilliant. I love it. And then there's that beautiful sunlight coming down, and you see both teams, Reg, Rico, and Nanachi's in the Ganja. God. And then this is where I was just blown away. There's that extreme close-up of Belof's eye. And it transitions into Fupuda. A shot of Fupuda. And then you get like the little thing with the symbol that Fukuda draws on like the picture. I didn't realize it until after, when we got to that point in the episode, because I totally forgot. This is why I'm doing this. Where you see the stick figure, which, by the way, in this fucking opening song, it's drawn wrong. The legs are like apart like this, and not attached to the body. One of them is supposed to be attached to the body, and one of them is supposed to be and like kind of crooked, and the other one's supposed to be like or yeah, okay, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just like going on. All right, so so I like that it went from you have that shot of Belaf, that transition from Belaf's eye into Faputa, and then the symbol. Because remember what happens later. I'm spoiling. I should have said this from the beginning. It's spoiled, but deal with it. Remember remember this is near the end of the arc. Belaf gave all of her memories to Nanachi, and Nanachi gave those memories to Faputa. That is why. That is why that is there. And as soon as I saw that during my live reaction, I was like, oh, this is so freaking brilliant. I knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with this. But god damn it, you know what it means? It means the entire arc is being covered. Oh, damn straight this entire arc is being covered. If it is not, I will be very surprised. Damn straight. And then there's, oh god. Oh, I can talk about him. Okay, let's talk about this motherfucker. Since we have Machikaja here. Oh shit, it's going too far. Damn it. Machikaja is in his like vehicle mode right now here. It looks awful. Machikaja looks fucking terrible. The CGI when we saw him at the end of the episode, he looks too, the problem with Machikaja is he looks way too clean, first of all. The CGI makes him look horrible. It looks too clean. Because with Machikaja, he has like this eerie edge to him, this disturbing edge to him, where like he's something that, because I say that made in Abyss is trying to outdo JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But like he looks like something that you would maybe see in like a Berserk kind of series, or like a dark, because this is a dark fantasy series, like in a Berserk, or hell, maybe even a JoJo. Because he has that edginess going on, and it's not there. It's too bright. You don't have the shading. The crown is wrong. The crown is on his head is way too short. The eyes are too far apart. The thing on his head, on the front part of his head, on the bridge of his head, excuse me, is completely wrong. It looks horrible. Machikaja looks fucking terrible. I hate how he looks. You could barely see the design, you know, like the stitching on his body that at the end of the episode, so I can't comment on that. But you're supposed to, because he's like at the end of I'm sorry. In chapter 40, you're supposed to see everything. So the way he looks in the episode, he looks way too short. And same with Belaf, by the way. Belaf looks way too short because there's not enough coiling. She's not, oh god, it looks horrible. Horrible, horrible. I'm so concerned. I'm very concerned about a lot of these designs. Oh my god, they look horrible. Okay, let's keep going. And there's Faputa. There she is. And she looks great. I'm guessing this is supposed to be, because remember they fight against Juro later in the arc. I'm guessing this is, again, if you have episode 2 up, this is at like the 2-minute 26-second mark. I'm guessing this is Juro, or one of the creatures it's either Juro or one of the creatures that comes from outside of the, or not outside of, yeah, it comes outside of the village into the ILBLU, something like that. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. And then, because there's Reg coming to fight him, and then there's like Mogi and shit. Mogi looks cute. And then there's Nanachi with Midi looking adorable. Yes. And there, I like that it's transitioned from Nanachi and Midi. I didn't think about this at the time, to Iriyumi, because remember, Belaf gives all the memories of Iriyumi to Nanachi to give to Faputa. So I see what you did here, anime. I see what you did. And there's Big Daddy! There's Big Daddy! Here's my thing with Big Daddy, and I didn't say this at the time, but I'm going to say it now. Big Daddy, I am worried for your design. Your design right here does not look good. Nah. His design is too light. It's too bright for me. It needs to be darker. It needs to have more shading. I'm not happy with this. What is going on with this? I have high standards. Deal with it. I don't lower my standards for anyone. Let's see. And there's, oh, that close-up of Fupuda. The extreme close-up of Fupuda, of her eyes, like after going around Big Daddy, and then it transitioning to Veku is everything. Because remember Veku, she wishes that she could just be, you know, with, she is so frustrated with everything that's happened. She wishes that, you know, she could be friends with Fupuda. Because remember how close she was with Iriyumi. So because this look on her face is everything. Speaking of, where are the, like, enhanced emotions for during the episode? We did not get that. It was very meh. It's driving me nuts. And then there's like that pop, see that like pop? And then she just flashes back to her memories with Iriyumi. See what I mean? Is this? I wonder if it's to kind of symbolize like seeing Fupuda kind of like reminds her of Iriyumi. I wonder if that's what it is. And then there's the memories. There's the memories. That's going to be the memories that Belaf passes down to Nanachi to give to Fupuda. Has to be. There's the necklace that they give her. Yeah, that's got to be some of the memories that Belaf gives to Fupuda. Oh, definitely. Then there's Wazoo. Wazoo, you are a piece of shit, but man, I gotta tell you, you were done dirty. Your Narahari form looks like shit. So, if you haven't seen that Narahari form, it looks like ass. So, first of all, if you didn't watch my video, I went more in detail, but I'm gonna sum it up. So, first of all, the antennae are short as hell. When in the manga, they're like long ass antennae on both sides, and they're kind of symbolizing like the heart in a way. That's what it seemed to me. And one of them, like, they're both curled. And one of them, the red side is supposed to be dripping. And the white is just chilling. But they're curled. And then I think it's the white side is supposed to be, like dripping. Kind of looking like a dripping effect. And it ain't that. It's just straight. And there's supposed to be some, like, line work on the red side. Like, making it look like meat and shit. There was like none. It looked more like a fingerprint than meat. Oh god, Wazoo, you were done dirty. I'm so pissed. I am very pissed at this anime. There's Wazoo. Piece of shit. And then it goes to Iriyumi, and then look at it. Then it zooms out from Veku. Because remember, Wazoo was that piece of shit I think it was before he was transformed into... Was it before he was transformed that he imprisoned Veku, or was it after? I think it was after. I think it was after. Anyway, but that dark look in Wazoo's... why Wazoo is darkened like that is because he's a piece of shit. That's why. Because Wazoo's a piece of shit. But you know what? I think I understand why they didn't... Even if Wazoo was transformed... I understand why Wazoo isn't transformed here, because they don't want, even though they spoiled the fucking arc anyway, they didn't want to spoil how that Wazoo got transformed. They don't want to spoil that yet. So that's why they have Wazoo looking like that. But they're showing Wazoo imprisoning Veku down there, though. Notice that? I noticed that shit. And then it zooms. Oh, I love it. Then it zooms out. Then it goes to Prushka with the whistle, holding the whistle, because holding the white whistle, because it showed it in the trailer, actually. One of the trailers that that Rico is going to hear Prushka's voice, and the white whistle is going to be completed, and she's gonna blow it, which we're gonna see in this opening song. God, that whistle looks bomb. And she blows the whistle. God, that whistle blow. Oh, I hope when she blows that whistle in the actual anime, it looks as bomb and maybe even better than it does here in this opening song. There it is. And there's Liza. There's her hat flying. Rico's hat flying. And then I love it. Her hat flies and then it transitions back into the compass, like full circle. And then with that heavenly light, I think I know what this is supposed to symbolize too. You know what it is? It's, remember at the end of the arc that Veku dies at the end of the arc? And she's thinking about Ariumi and shit, and like, that's where I think that's what it is. I think it's supposed to symbolize when she dies at the end of the arc, and reuniting with when Veku dies at the end of the arc, reuniting with Ariumi, because that light, how the lighting is, it totally's got to symbolize that, right? You can let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And there's that hug, and then you look at the power of that hug, and you see that light coming off of it, and then there's that. I think that's the Cradle of Greed, right? At the end of it? Or is that the compass? Hold up. Hold on. I need to see this again. I think that's the... Hold on. Is that the Cradle of Greed or is that the compass? I think that... That's gotta be... It looks like one of the Cradle of Greeds. I could be wrong. You can let me know in the comments if that's the... I think that's the Cradle of Greed, if anything. Yeah, that feels right. That's the Cradle of Greed coming out of Ariumi. Yeah. Yes, it feels right. But overall, in regards to this opening song, I really like how this was done. Considering it's basically spoiled the see, this is why I did a deep dive like this, because this video is really long. But you see why I had to cover this, why I did a deep dive like this, because there's so much to talk about. It really is. This, I'm telling you, this is they are gonna basically do the entire arc. They covered it's covering the entire arc. They spoiled the entire arc. God, I might have to do more of these, huh? If this one does really well, if it gets a lot of views, then I'll do more of these. I'll analyze more opening songs. I will. I'm already doing based on views of other of trailer live reactions. Of at least the one I did for Shangri-La Frontier, I might do more trailer live reactions. I'm thinking about doing one for Record of Ragnarok Season 2, because Broda is there, and I kind of have to do it because of that. So you might see one for that. But if you guys want me to do like more deep dives of opening songs, or of trailers for anime, or oh god, or of like specific content from manga that I've talked about. I think the deep dives would be more for anime than anything else. I could do some for manga, I guess, but manga is more like spur of the moment kind of thing. Where anime is more like set. That's why I feel like the deep dives would be more for anime than anything else. But if you guys want me to do more like anime deep dives, I'll do them. For some of them, I would probably be tortured, because the animation is bad. The only reason why I did Made in Abyss is because I found myself like just seeing the whole fucking arc spoiled. And I really liked it, how it was, the way it was executed, with all these little Easter eggs was just so goddamn brilliant. So I'm very curious what you guys thought of this opening song. Do you guys want me to do more deep dives for anime adaptations of series that I cover? Because I will. If I get donations and if I get enough views, oh, you bet your ass I will. And if there are requests, especially if you donate, if there are requests, I will cover. They will take priority. But also keep in mind, I gotta still like cover manga, and I gotta do. I'm still behind on articles for Bounding into Comics. I gotta write. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this. Do you guys want me to do more deep dives? And obviously I gotta do trail live reactions. Oh, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.